Haiti violence. Gangs free 4,000 inmates in mass jailbreak. Mall fire in Bangladesh capital leaves more than 40 dead. Argentina's Pres. Milei bans gender-inclusive language. Apple's iPhone steeply discounted in China on weak demand.
Hello, I'm Wei Lee. Thank you for joining us on Funday News. It is Monday, March 4th, and here are your top stories. Armed gangs have stormed the main prison in Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, releasing many inmates. The vast majority of about 4,000 men held there have now escaped, a local journalist told BBC News. Among those detained were gang members charged in connection with the 2021 killing of President Jovenel Moïse. Violence in Haiti, the poorest country in the Americas, has worsened in recent years. Gangs aiming to oust PM Ariel Henry control 80% of Port-au-Prince. The latest uprising and violence began on Thursday when the Prime Minister traveled to Nairobi to discuss sending a Kenyan-led multinational security force to Haiti.
A wave of shootings left 4 police officers dead and 5 injured. The French embassy in Haiti advised against travel in and around the capital. Haiti's police union asked the military to help reinforce the prison, but the compound was stormed late on Saturday. Violence has been rife since President Moïse's assassination. He has not been replaced and elections have not been held since 2016. Under a political deal, elections were to be held and the unelected Mr. Henry was due to stand down by the 7th of February, but that did not happen. In January, the UN said more than 8,400 people were victims of Haiti's gang violence last year, including killings, injuries and kidnappings, more than double the numbers seen in 2022.
A fire at a 6-story shopping mall in the capital of Bangladesh killed at least 43 people overnight and injuring dozens of others, the health minister said on Friday. Health Minister Samantha La Sen said the fire broke out late Thursday in the building in Dhaka's downtown area. Firefighters rescued survivors and pulled out bodies, and by early Friday, at least 43 people had died and at least 22 others were being treated. Firefighters said the fire began in a popular restaurant on the first floor of the mall in a busy commercial district at the heart of the capital, and that many people were trapped by the fire.
The cause of the fire could not immediately be determined. Senators said at least 33 people, including women and children, were declared dead at the Dhaka Medical College Hospital, while at least 10 others died after being taken to the Sheikh Hasina National Institute of Burn and Plastic Surgery. More than a dozen firefighting units were deployed to douse the fire that broke out at the Green Cozy Cottage shopping mall. At least 75 people, including 42 who were unconscious, were rescued from the building. Fires are common in densely populated Dhaka, where many new buildings have sprung up, many without adequate safety measures. Fires and explosions have resulted from faulty gas cylinders, air conditioners, and poor electrical wiring.
Argentina's President Javier Milei has banned gender-inclusive language in all official documents and public administration, the presidential spokesperson said Tuesday, as the far-right libertarian continues to implement his socially conservative agenda. The ban, effective immediately, will prohibit inclusive language and everything related to the gender perspective throughout the national public administration, Manuel Adoni, spokesperson for the Casa Rosada, said in his daily press conference. Adoni rejected the argument that gender-inclusive language covers all demographics of society, saying the language that covers all sectors is the one we use. It is the Castilian language. It is Spanish, he said.
This announcement comes after gender-inclusive language was banned in the military following a resolution by the country's defense ministry. The debate around gender-neutral language has become a lightning rod in the culture wars in the Americas, with Milei previously railing against gender ideology, a term that has gained prominence in recent years among social conservatives who oppose LGBTQ rights. The change comes after Argentina became the first country in Latin America to allow a different option in the gender field of identity documents. In 2021, the government of former President Alberto Fernandez announced a new national identity document, DNI, for non-binary people that establishes the terminology X in the field of gender for amended DNI and passports.
Apple Incorporated resellers in China are slashing the prices of iPhone 15 models by as much as $180, signaling an unusual prolonged slump in demand. iPhone 15 Pro Max handsets are now selling at prices 1,300 yuan, lower than their original on Alibaba Group Holdings Ltd's Tmall. It's a steeper drop than the roughly 120% discount the company offered on its smartphone lineup around the same time last year, and there are similar reductions on JD's.com Incorporated online platform. Apple's own store is selling the device at original prices.
The latest iPhone generation has not matched the usual popularity of Apple's flagship series in China. Since its launch in September, owing to a combination of economic difficulty across the country as well as the surprising resurgence of Huawei Technologies Co.'s smartphone business, the iPhone 15 family has lagged sales of its predecessors. The latest discounts emerged after the Lunar New Year holiday, following rare price reductions on Apple's website in January. A company representative did not respond to a request for comment. Apple sales in China dropped 13% to $20.8 billion in the quarter ended December. That fell far short of the $23.5 billion predicted by analysts and was Apple's weakest performance for that period in the Asian nation in years.
The answer for last Friday was A, eligible. Almost half of the population are eligible to vote in today's election. Did you answer correctly? Now let's delve into the news of Apple iPhone steadily discounted in China on weak demand. Number 1, signal, 标志, 表明, 预示. This announcement signaled a clear change of policy. Number 2, prolong, 延长. Don't prolong the agony, just tell us who won. Number 3, slump, 骤降, 猛跌, 萧条期, 衰退. The toy industry is in a slump. Next, we have a multiple choice question for everyone to practice. Which answer would you choose? You can write your answer in the comments section, and the correct answer will be announced tomorrow. And that's it for today's Funday News. Be sure to tune into Funday News from Monday to Friday and click the link below to join Funday for free. I'm Wei Li, your host. I'll see you next time.